everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's movie, The Land of Steady Habits. Running out of stuff to watch. Netflix always has original films to check out, so that's pretty good. So anyway, this one stars Ben Mendelsohn. Seen him in a lot of different things. There's a lot of range with this guy. But he's a married guy who decides he wants a change. So he goes ahead and he retires from his job in finance. And I think he leaves his wife, who's played by Eddie Falcone, and goes out on his own and realizes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It stars Connie, Britton, Charlie Tahan. He's from Ozark, if you've been watching that. Thomas Mann also is in it. And that's about all I recognize right now, but I'm sure I'll recognize more as we go forward. IMDb has it at a modest 6.2, but let's see if it's worth it. That's what I'm here for, let you know if this is something you want to watch in the future, if it's something you want to skip. So stick around, I'll get into it, give you a better idea of the synopsis, and let you know how it's going. You know the drill. Alright, I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching The Land of Steady Habits. We're at the 51 minute and 48 second mark. And, you know, the synopsis is pretty true. I mean, it starts off, he is already separated or divorced from his wife. This is like kind of down the road a little bit, so reading the synopsis would help knowing what's going on right in the beginning. But he is already divorced, living in his own condo, and she's still staying in the house with their 27-year-old son, and come to find out a steady boyfriend as well is living there. And so he's going through all the emotions that I guess you'll go through, or anybody would go through if you've recently got divorced. It was his decision to leave, his decision to retire, and that kind of thing. But he's still hanging on, I think, to her. I think he realizes he made the wrong decision, especially when somebody else is now taking his place. You know, the guy who has moved in with his ex-wife wants to buy the house from him. He is unwilling to do so, so he's really hanging on there. And he's just struggling with day-to-day life. He is kind of dating, going out with different girls. That's where Connie Britt comes in. He meets her. They've gone out on a lunch date so far, but you can tell that that's probably going to go somewhere. But other than that, he's just, you know, having a hard time dealing with life as he is now. His son can't hold down a job. He's a little bit of a gambler. And now he has met that, as I mentioned, a drug dealer. He met him at a party. They smoked a little bit, and then he hasn't been seen again until now. So that's why I kind of stopped it, because now he's coming into it. He comes over to his house to ask him to watch his turtle for him, and you know, they're about now to start smoking something. I'm not sure quite yet, but the kid says, "Can I have some of your scotch?" And then Ben Mendelsohn's character says, "Got anything stronger?" And that's where we're headed now. So, I'm not sure where it's going to go from here. I think based on the synopsis, he's going to start smoking some kind of pot or drugs of some sort. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll loop you in. But so far, it's pretty boring for me. I mean, nope. I don't know. Pretty boring so far. And I'll keep going here to see if I can find any good redeeming qualities. I wouldn't say it's so boring that you shouldn't watch it, but it's so boring that I would not advise you to watch it. I don't know. Anyway, let me go a little bit further here and see if it gets any more interesting, or if I can find any more descriptive words to tell you more about this movie. Alright, I'll be back. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of The Land of Steady Habits. The credits, as Netflix won't let you watch. And I tell you what, it did change. So like I said, it was kind of boring. We went from boring to sad to depressing. Pretty much all the way through. There was hope, you know, that there was going to be... It all kind of builds up towards Christmas. You know, his wife evidently, or his ex-wife always had a Christmas Eve party kind of thing, and I thought that was going to be a big event and would change the course of the movie. And maybe it does. I'll let you find out. But for me, boring, sad, depressing. Ugh. You know, the relationship with the drug dealing son, not his son, one of the other parents' son. you know, is interesting for a piece, and then it's over rather quickly. But it's really about all the sadness that could potentially happen while you go through life. You know, from divorce to your ex-wife finding other love, to your kid not responding to you, you know, feeling lost yourself, retiring from a job and living alone, and you know, with nothing else to do. It's really what the whole movie is about, and then added in some other stuff. There is, you know, dating Connie Britton for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only slight happiness he might have, which also has its trials and tribulations as well. For me, I did like Ben Middleton. I thought he was Mendelsohn. I thought he was pretty good. I like him as an actor. So I'm willing to maybe go to a 5 on this, maybe a 4. I don't know. It's considered a dark comedy as I see this now. No giggles for me. I don't know if dark comedies is my thing. I haven't found one that really clicked for me. And that's it. I mean, I don't know. If you're having a tough time and maybe you want to feel better, and watching what happens to this character in this movie, it could be uplifting if you know, something's going wrong in your life, because this was depressing for him, but otherwise I don't think it's worth watching. It's not a sad crying movie, it's just sad. It's sad and depressing. That's it. I don't want you don't check it out if you want, and if you do, leave me some comments. I'd love to hear what you think. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I missed the whole point of the movie, but I don't think so. So if you do check it out, love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in this far, I appreciate it. Kimmel's Irish Pub.